Beautiful Pisces, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, coming in to do your weekly reading, and let's see what's coming up for you all. I'm starting out today with the Healing Waters and Starseed Empath cards because Pisces, you guys really get this, and I think you'll like these cards a lot. So I'm going to be pulling these by feel, and let's see what they say, and then I'm going to switch over to the traditional tarot and get you lots of messages, okay? So let's see what's coming here, Pisces. Lemuria, this is creating heaven on earth, and this is about it's happening now. This is about that beautiful fifth dimension energy. We've got cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded, okay? And here's the Lemuria card. Okay, so you are in a whole different space, Pisces. A lot of you are, you have this high sensitivity for a reason. It's like you came here with a mission, and this is about power places. Be really careful about where you're living or where your bed is positioned and things like that, because you are very sensitive to what they call ley lines, L-E-Y, ley lines, and trust where you're being led, okay? Here's the mirror. Who or what is triggering you, or who or what are you triggering? Okay, because I feel like some of you are mirroring people. You may be in a position where you talk to people. Maybe you're a counselor and you're triggering people, or they're triggering you at this time. Some of this is because doors are opening, Pisces, and you get to decide, and there are rewards coming up, and this is also kind of a wild card, okay? Again, with these triggers, you're opening doors and people are opening doors for you, and there's a lot of healing going on here for sure. And here we have, don't dim your light to fit in. And I'm sure you're not. Don't dim your light to fit in, and let your light shine brightly, Pisces, at this time. There's I feel a lot of your ancestors are coming through, helping you at this time, because heaven on earth is happening, and this is in that fifth dimensional energy at this time. A lot of portals are opening. You may be feeling a lot of that as you go along. This triggering card, this is a big one for you right now, Pisces. I feel this so strongly that people are pushing your buttons at times, and you don't normally get your buttons pushed as much as maybe you are now, because the energy is like super rough at this moment. So there's definitely something going on with that. By the same token, you are also triggering other people by pushing their buttons, because you're kind of like, wake up, wake up, we're ascending, catch up with the program. And I just feel like there's somebody rubbing you the wrong way, Pisces, is what I'm getting. There's a rub going on. Could be with the Capricorn. Here's a devil energy with this kind of rub, this kind of toxic energy. And maybe you're just tired of putting up with people's toxic energy, and you're like pushing their buttons so they'll look at it. Maybe you're tired of dancing around it, and you're just like, I'm going to call them out on this toxic energy thing. And I feel like there's a power struggle going on with the Capricorn for some, not everybody, but for some of you. Something may have ended. Somebody may have severed something, or you severed something with someone, maybe with a Capricorn that I'm seeing here. Yeah, because there was something about a betrayal. Either they felt you betrayed them, or you felt they betrayed you. Something about this Five of Cups and sadness and a separation from someone, creating a bit of a conflict. I think you were trying to be generous with this person, though. Here's the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you were trying to help, Pisces, and they turned around and kind of stabbed you in the back, is what I'm getting, whoever this was. They see you as very successful, whoever this was. People in general are seeing you as very successful, having your Ten of Pentacles, your financial stability and your home life, and things look very stable, and in the cards, and to whoever this is. So it's creating some jealousy And someone was being very manipulative. Here's a King of Swords reversed. As soon as I pulled that card, I don't know if you can hear it, the wind just started roaring outside. There's this person, and I say that because the elements, you know, respond to readings. There's something here about this King of Swords person who is really kind of ruthless and cold. And maybe jealous of your home life and your job, and maybe they want to undermine it. I feel like there's an undermining energy, yeah, and a sneaky King of Cups here too. There are two masculines here, Pisces, that I feel like are at odds with you. Maybe you pushed both their buttons. I don't know. Let's see what else is coming up here. Wow. This is all about setting boundaries. I said this earlier because the boundaries card came up. And I feel like you had to set boundaries with these two. You know, this can be a father energy. This can be a business person. This one can be very sociopathic when he's upside down. This one can be very secretive. Yeah. And here's the, yeah, something was left hanging. Something was left unresolved with those two. Wow. Okay. Let's move on over here. What does Pisces need to know? Because I feel like you were hurt by this, Pisces, though. You know, whoever this was that either unfriended you or blocked you. I feel like it hurt. You know, I feel like this relationship was maybe more important to you than it was to them because you're just more open and heart-centered. And I think they were cold. I think they were cold, and I think they mocked you. Yeah, somebody cut somebody out. And there were harsh words. I mean, this can be verbal abuse, Ace of Swords when it's reversed, and it is. Some cutting remarks, really cutting words, and you just want your peace. I feel like you're like, I'm going somewhere where it's more peaceful. So either you physically left this relationship or friendship or whatever it was, and you just want your peace. You're not really into this arguing and debating thing that this person was trying to pull you into. I feel like this person was draining you, Pisces. I didn't know the reading was going to go here, but here it is. This person was trying to drain your energy, your good energy. You know, especially if they had this toxic energy that I pulled earlier with this double card. Whew. Okay, let's see what Pisces needs to know. Final words for Pisces. Wow, somebody's mad at you, Pisces, and you were just trying to help them. Somebody's really angry, but like in a cold way and in a sneaky way. Here's a whole new path. Here's a whole new path for you. Let's see if they're changing gears real quick. Hold on. Yeah. So there's something here about feeling trapped with this Nine of Swords, feeling some anxiety, maybe sleepless nights over either this situation because they're still sending you the bad energy, or you feeling like you just want a whole new path, like you're not going to deal with toxic people anymore. You are in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, you want to enjoy your home and your family life and your resources and your financial stability and things like that. It's getting in my throat, Pisces. Because whoever that devil energy is does not want you to have all this. I see you being happy and successful, and whoever that energy is very threatened by it. Yeah, and your marriage too. I feel like they're either jealous or threatened by your marriage and your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs as well, really strongly here. You know, and your beliefs is what has gotten you in this beautiful Queen of Pentacles or King. You know, take it as it resonates energy. Your connection to a higher power, your connection to God, your connection to your own spirituality and your beliefs. I see you facing away from this toxic energy. Let's see, it's going to be backwards on the camera. So I see you facing away from this devil energy. You've turned your back on it. You've definitely turned your back on it, and you should have. There's some kind of new beginning in money for you. So what's happening here is you're tired of dealing with toxic people, especially that one. And I see you getting some kind of a new beginning where there's more money coming in, and it's because you're connected with higher power, with this Hierophant energy. And I see you being even stronger in your Queen of Pentacles energy, which made whoever jealous to begin with. I think you've grown tired of people not doing their own work, Pisces. And that's why all this triggering is going on. I feel like they're triggering you because you're tired of it. You're like, why don't these people do their work? And then at the same time, because you're impatient with it, you're pushing their buttons because you're calling them out on it. You're like, done with that. I am gonna just push that button right where it needs to be pushed and watch that person implode. And I think some of that's going on, and I think you have every right to do it. But it's made some people mad, but I see you moving on from that. You're like, I value my peace. I'm going to do something completely new. Your beliefs and your faith are helping you get there. They're helping you turn your back on whatever it was. And this could be a job. This could be a job where you're pushing your coworkers' buttons or your clients or whoever, because you just had enough. I feel like Pisces, you're fed up. That's what I'm getting. So let's get final words for Pisces. You're setting boundaries big time. You know, when I went to these initial cards, you know, the mirror, you're mirroring people's stuff back to them, and you're really sensitive to where you are at this time, ley lines and things like that. And you've got cosmic ancestors helping you. You're trying to create heaven on earth. You're trying to go to this next level of this fifth dimension. You're tired of people like holding you back. You're tired of, you know, feeling like your light is being dimmed by these people who won't catch up and won't do their work. And it's all about setting boundaries. It's all about setting boundaries because these portals are opening for you. And you know it. You're ready to walk through this. You're not going to let that toxic energy slow you down, okay? So there you go, Pisces. I am in your corner 110%, believe me. So keep pushing those buttons and you're going to get there. Something really good is right around the corner for you, and it involves an Ace of Pentacles. All right, going to leave it there. Thanks, Pisces. Thanks for being here. Love you guys.